Unicommerce is here to help. We know that some of you are concerned about managing your commitments at this time and may be having difficulty making your credit payments. Unicommerce Credit Care will help customers who have been impacted by COVID-19 directly or indirectly as a result of salary loss, salary reduction, or reduced household income. Contact us via email at credit_support@unicommerce.com or call us at 876-619-2114 or apply at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com so that we can understand your situation and work with you to find a solution. Together, we will get through this.
Reggae month is February. February is Reggae month. Come catch the rhythm virtually. We gone online totally on Reggae Month TV. Mega reggae concerts, interesting reggae documentaries, informative reggae symposia, and lots more. Online daily from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on PBCJ, Jam Vision, JCDC Facebook page, and several other cable and social media platforms. Details available on the Reggae Jamaica mobile app, Reggae Month TV. Tune in daily and be entertained and informed.
Sponsored by Irie FM.
I am data hungry. I share pictures of my food on Instagram, but not the actual food itself. I listen to YouTube music all day, and when I'm not, I'm streaming videos all night. Flow has the only prepaid mobile plan with unlimited data for the apps I really want. Real apps like YouTube, Facebook and Instagram, Twitter and WhatsApp. Real data that I really use.
Get it now. Dial *129*6 number sign to activate your Flow 7-day plan for only $675. Conditions apply.
The bigger pot come, cash pot even bigger. Everybody run! Wow! Cash pot getting even bigger. Every $10 bet can win you $305. When you're mega your bet, the bigger the winnings you can get. Cash pot, Jamaica's favorite game, just got bigger. Catch it while it lasts. Run, come play Cash Pot today at Supreme Ventures. Cash pot money. Everybody run!
Big up, yeah. Everything up. Stripe to me swag, flavor in a cup. Chow the thing, mad. Beer vibes they enough. Full of stripe and a general. Yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every several start bus. Lemon is a must. Yeah. Big up and just. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Come on. A red stripe flavor we say, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. And that stripe of flavor. Must be 18 years and older to drink. Drink Red Stripe responsibly. Socialize responsibly.
A Digicel is a brand new year with a brand new swing. Money pre, yeah, a the brand new thing. They a work, they a road, funny ends just a bill. Me top up one time a beer, money me a win.
A money pre with Digicel. From now until April 1st, top up with $300 or more for a chance to win cash and prime bundles valued at over $3 million in prizes. A bag of things I give away. Win instant daily prizes, yeah. Win 10 grand a week, yeah. And the grand prize, 20 people are going 50 grand each. A money pre with Digicel.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Can you imagine the world of Charles chocolates?
I imagine endless fountains of smooth milk chocolate flowing into a chocolate ocean. The sky raining almonds and hazelnuts you can catch in your mouth.
Trees that grow fruit and nuts stuck together.
And when you walk, the ground crackles because it's made from crunchy goodness.
Imagine Charles. Enter our world.
Your favorite month-end sale is backed by popular demand. Beaver Tile and Hardware, your friendly neighborhood hardware, remind you of their month-end sale, where you get massive discounts on tiles, doors, toilets, basements, and much more. On February 21 to 28, you must see our spacious showroom. Visit us, Beaver Tiles and Hardware, Bellevue Heights, opposite Dovecot. Make it a date. Don't be late. Remember, sale ends February 28. We accept all major debit and credit cards. Adequate and secure parking available. Beaver Tile and Hardware, eager to serve you.
Hello, Keisha, talk quick. I just going through the door.
So where you going so early, Aunt Dar?
Down at the part office. Me hear so them send me check on another place instead of the post office.
No, Auntie. No bother go down at the part office for them explain everything in the newspaper. You never see the paper?
No.
All right. Part paying more people through remittance. Them say them all soon start pay through bank account. But for right now, people from your post office must collect a JN money.
So me collect me check.
No check, Auntie. When you get remittance, it's live cash. One stop.
True, so we can collect it and go straight to market.
Yes, just make sure.
Have beneficiaries. If you live in parts of St. Mary, St. Anne, Trelawney, or Manchester, your collection arrangements might have changed. Check the Friday Star or the ministry's website and Facebook page for details. For more information, call 876-922-8007. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Serve! Give me a pack of water crackers, Miss G. No, not the dear one. You think me have money for you, eh? Give me National Water Crackers. National Water Crackers taste good and it costs less.
Yes, Miss G. Give your customers National Water Crackers, Jamaica's own, Jamaica's best water crackers.
From the creators of Money Fridays, we introduce to you another radio first. Grab Back.
Stay locked into Irie FM on the 107s this and every Monday in the wake-up call for Grab Bag. And you could win up to $50,000 cash weekly, plus other prizes.
All you have to do is call Irie FM when you hear it's Grab Bag time. Tell the announcer which bag to dip into, and what comes up is yours, just like that.
It could be a gift from a sponsor. It could be $10,000. It could be $30,000. It could be a whopping $50,000. Or it could be, sorry, try again.
But if you don't have a representing hand in the bag, you don't have a chance.
Grab Bag is brought to you courtesy of Tiles R Us Limited, Ballards Valley, St. Elizabeth. For all your tiles and bathroom fixtures, call 965-1896. Tiles R Us.
Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
And Tad's record and the new Chezidek single titled Unite, taken from Chezidek's album Hello Africa, available on all digital platforms worldwide. Chezidek and Tad's record, the ultimate roots reggae experience.
So let's unite, let love fill the empty space that divide. Yeah, let's unite.
The Heart Foundation of Jamaica is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and Irie FM will be in the mix. Join Nicholas Evans, Sandrika Masters, and the Irie FM Outside broadcast crew this Friday, February 19, live from the Ocho Rios Town Center from 2 to 4 p.m. as the Heart Foundation gives back to the people of Jamaica. Come for free blood pressure and blood sugar test, free CPR demonstration, and more. That's a live outside broadcast this Friday, February 19, from the Heart Foundation of Jamaica's 50th anniversary celebrations from the Ocho Rios Town Center from 2 to 4 p.m. on the nation's number one, Irie FM.
Check. Check it.
The wake-up call. Sweetly teen morning, Irie. 4 hours of family fun can done. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mondays to Wednesdays. With me, your vibes queen, Lady Renee, and 2 bad DJs, DJ Brian and DJ Lollipop.
Area shut.
Sweet conversations, fruitful information, higher meditation, musical satisfaction. Every day is a celebration on
Reggae Radio, Irie FM continues to add value and excitement to the airwaves for you, our listeners, with yet another exciting game, Lucky Spin. Join us this and every Thursday during the wake-up call, 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. for Lucky Spin. All you have to do is call and have the announcer spin the lucky wheel to see what prize awaits you when it starts. It could be $15,000, $35,000, as much as $55,000, or maybe some phone credit. If your arrow, however, stops on please call back, just follow the arrow and take for yourself. Remember, no spin, no win. That's Lucky Spin this and every Thursday at 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. during the wake-up call on Roots Rocking Reggae Radio, Irie FM.
Brought to you by Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
Whether I'm doing a foundation, concrete roof, big or small job, I use only solid premix concrete. For the best in premix concrete, call Solid Concrete at 876-531-4406. Solid Concrete for my money.
Ambassadors of Choice Record promoting new single by Nature Ellis featuring Luciano titled Tuja. Check it out on all social media platforms.
We got the strength and the power to champion the glory. The most I go before us, protect us from the enemy.
DJ Smurf Music promoting new single by Richie Stevens featuring Dean Fraser titled Lady, distributed by Zodiac, worldwide and available on all digital platforms.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am, and I enjoy my love. There's so many ways I want to say I love you.
Here is a black fact during Black History Month, brought to you by Irie FM. Chris Gayle became the first cricketer in Test cricket history to smash the first ball of a Test match for a six. Gayle holds the record for slamming the fastest century in professional cricket. He is the first West Indian cricketer to score in excess of 7,000 runs and take wickets in excess of 150 in ODI. Chris Gayle is renowned as the king of T20 cricket. That was a black fact during Black History Month, brought to you by Irie FM.
Get the winning taste and nutrition Jamaica knows and loves with Lasco Food Drink. The time by Lasco Food Drink is...
It is now 12:30.
The biggest gaming experience is here, with over 100 chances to win millions of dollars in cash prizes every week. Better odds and bigger payouts per game every day. Get your tickets and millions of dollars can be yours. Big Pot, Super 5, and Dream 6. Lucky Play. Win more money. 18 years or older. Visit agent locations island-wide.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Where Grace Kennedy Money Service, sir. Collect and collect. That is, sir. Collect and collect. From where? Any Western Union, yeah. Grace Kennedy Money Service anniversary. Grace Kennedy Money Service. I give a chance to 3 people win $1 million each. When you send and receive, you hear this, yeah man. Me receive or send the money. Connect and collect.
From any location or direct to bank from now until February 28th. Connecting the dots for 30 years. Subject to official rules. Visit gkms.com for more info. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
I know, man. She gets out of bed even when she doesn't feel like it. She works long hours and rarely gets a break. She gives of herself every single day and has a very important job.
Here you go, sweetie. Do you need anything else?
But this woman is not only a nurse, she is also my mom. And Malta helps her care for herself so she can look after everybody else. And me too. Thanks, Mommy. Thanks, Malta.
Malta, you're full of life. The bigger pot come. Cash pot even bigger. Everybody run. Wow. Cash pot getting even bigger. Every $10 bet can win you $305. When you're mega your bet, the bigger the winnings you can get. Cash pot, Jamaica's favorite game.
You hearing me?
Bigger. Catch it while it lasts. Run complete Cash pot today at Supreme Ventures. Cash pot money. Everybody run.
Supreme's Hot Pick Mega Ball is here to stay. Mega up your number on every Hot Pick draw. Yes, every draw, every day. So buy your tickets and mega up now at Supreme Ventures.
Get yourself a generator today. Visit Ward's Power Tools and Supplies for all your generator needs, whether sale, rental, or servicing. For temporary and permanent power solutions, see Ward's Power Tools, your unbeatable tools dealer, the leading generator source in Western Jamaica. We carry a variety of reliable brands, including Honda generators and in diesel, SDMO and FG Wilson. So for all your generator rentals up to 1 meg, visit us, Ward's Power Tools and Supplies, Iron Shore, Montego Bay, or call at 953-4501, or visit our website, wardspowertools.com.
Steam cleaner, steam cleaner, steam cleaner, steam cleaner, steam cleaner, steam cleaner. I feel clean with Karcher, the steam cleaner. Clean with Karcher, office sanitizer. Any surface, anywhere, anytime. Safe operation, so versatile. Kill bacteria 99.9%.
Karcher steam cleaners available at Delta Supply. Call us 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply. We service what we sell.
Contractors, homeowners, are you remodeling or building your dream home? K-Ban Hardware has everything you need from foundation to finishes. K-Ban has great prices on lumber, steel, cement, tiles, doors, toilets, shower enclosures, not to mention our exceptional roofing tiles. Plus, check out our monthly specials for even more savings. Visit us at 22 King Street, Linstead and 94 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar for an unbeatable shopping experience. Delivery available. K-Ban Hardware from foundation to finishes.
Hello, Jamaica. I am Death. Thanks for your awesome work cutting lives short and making my job so much easier. Drivers, please continue speeding, transporting your kids without child seats, and driving without seatbelts. You've exceeded my expectations and my quota. Ward off death. Obey the road code. A message from the Road Safety Unit.
Everybody have rights. Man, woman, and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. Look out for one another, we are sister and brother. Everybody have rights. Nobody no fi intimidate you. Nobody no fi discriminate you. As human being, respect you. Learn your rights, learn to protect you. Everybody have rights. Man, woman, and child, whether you're big or small.
Brought to you by the National Family Planning Board and the Office of the Public Defender.
It's a game changer.
It's easy like trading, new way to play. 5 brand new games, 6 draws a day. From 25 AM, start win right away. New launch name, you have to learn how to say.
It's easy winnings coming your way with 5 new games. 6 times a day you can play. One drop, that's the easy 1 bar game. A trick, that's the 3 bar game. It's easy.
And you see 4 play, that's the 4 bar game.
Then any day with the addition of Lucky Day Lotto, and you can add a fireball on top of them all for more winnings. It's easy.
And if you're looking to play for all day winnings, you don't just play a quickie. The winnings come every 4 minutes if you catch it right.
It's easy.
6 times a day or play all day the games you have to play is easy.
It's a game changer.
It's easy. Believe in winning. It's easy like trading, new way to play. 5 brand new games, 6 draws a day. From 25 AM, start win right away. New launch name, you have to learn how to say.
It's easy.
The People Station, Irie FM, is once again putting Jamaican communities at the forefront with another community-based program, Come in Unity. Come in Unity highlights the positives as well as struggles in our inner-city communities across Jamaica every Monday at 6:30 p.m. right after sports in the Live at 5:45 package. Join me, Roger Haspel, as we engage stakeholders, residents, community leaders, government and non-government representatives, as well as the business community, as we shine the spotlight on each community we visit.
Brought to you by Yummy Jamboree Jam Roll. Run down to the corner shop and grab your Yummy Jamboree Jam Roll. Yummy, best in taste, best in value.
That's Come in Unity, this and every Monday on the People Station, Irie FM.
Together we stand, brothers. Together we stand, sisters.
Next
Very close out.
The top regional cricketing franchise powerhouses, Guyana Jaguars, Barbados Pride, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, the Leeward Islands Hurricanes, the Windward Islands Volcanoes, and the Jamaica Scorpions are battling for supremacy in the Super 50 Cup in Antigua.
Right in front of his home crowd. There he goes again.
And the Jamaican Scorpions franchise are bent on displaying their class and sporting fortitude. The Sporting Choice IFM brings you daily summaries with leading analyst Andrew Mason on the action on all Scorpions games. Brought to you courtesy of Chrome Security Service Limited, Unit 1, 6 West Arcadia Avenue, Kingston 5, 906-5820. Chrome Security Service Limited. What matters most is protecting what matters. No reasonable offer will be refused. That's Matt Summers on Super 50 cricket action, direct from Antigua. It's a Scorpion sting with a cricket sting. Match days at 5:10 and 8:40 p.m. on Reggae Radio, IRE FM.
Here is a black fact during Black History Month, brought to you by REFM. Chris Gayle became the first cricketer in Test cricket history to smash the first ball of a Test match for a six. Gayle holds the record for slamming the fastest century in professional cricket. He is the first West Indian cricketer to score in excess of 7,000 runs and take wickets in excess of 150 in ODI. Chris Gayle is renowned as the king of T20 cricket. That was a black fact during Black History Month, brought to you by REFM.
Reggae Radio, IRE FM.
Universe boss, you know. Straight from the heart, you see it.
It is about that time. We do apologize for the late start, but of course, due to circumstances beyond our control, we had to pay the bills. Chris Gayle, one of the best batsmen of all time, is an international cricketer and entrepreneur. He was conferred with national honors by the Jamaican government, receiving the Order of Distinction Commander Class CD. Chris Gayle has made a mark in all three formats of the game and is one of the sporting gems that the Caribbean islands have uncovered. Want to say welcome and good afternoon to Chris Gayle, Mr. Universe Boss.
Can you hear me? Good afternoon, Kishima Francis. What's up?
I am good. We're hearing you loud and clear as we bounce blessings in the background.
Big tune, big tune.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you so much, first of all, for agreeing to come on and giving us this opportunity to journey with you on the road to success, because we know that your story is absolutely inspiring and we're looking forward to this journey today. So thank you.
Not a problem. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. Now, let us just start off with the foundation, because the foundation is absolutely important. You are the fifth of 6 children in your family. What was your household like growing up in Kingston for Christopher Gayle?
Well, it was a difficult one, to be honest with you. And I grew up in Rollington Town. I'm right next to Lucas Cricket Club, you know, and then you have Kensington Cricket Club here as well. So it wasn't the best of condition, you know, anyone would actually want to grow up in. But honestly, I wouldn't give it up for anything at all. You know, I'll do it over again if I have to. But, you know, like I said, we'll pull through the struggle. Well, you know, it's a lot of us, five boys and 1 girl. And eventually, you know, I'm the only one who excel in the family to actually reach this far. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. So it's looked like I'm the breadwinner for the family. So everyone is happy and, you know, well taken care of. One of my bigger brothers actually living in the States now. That's Lyndon Johnson. Happily married over there. And we're just trying, basically just still on the road treading, you know, still, you know, hustling for the family and myself and, you know, make sure everybody can be happy at the end of the day.
Awesome. I mean, you said so many things in that one, letting us into your life that we will pick up on as the conversation continues. But how would you describe Christopher Gayle, the teenager attending Excelsior High School? Because we know how teenage boys are.
That's true. That moment we actually was very carefree, and you know, we just used to be on the street steady. Once you come from school, then automatically you just throw your bag down and you hit the playground. You know, I'm very quiet as well, very humble. You know, that doesn't change, and that was actually within teenage age as well. So it just actually continued where I left off, from a humble, point of view. And, but we used to do a lot of crazy stuff as a teenager. We used to, thief bottles, Lucas Cricket Club. Used to climb people ackee tree. So we used to do all of those things, and, make sure we can actually get something to eat at the end of the day, because we're just youths, running around on the streets and carefree, no responsibility in the world. But sometimes you'll be punished for your wrongdoing, So, we have to bear the consequence of that, which is, part of life, and it actually makes you a bit stronger and you learn from it as well.
Definitely. And one of the things that you said, just playing outside, which is growing up Jamaican and growing up before the digital age, playing out a door was like a norm, a regular thing for people to do, children to do. When did you start playing cricket? Did you play cricket as a teen? Who or what inspired or introduced you to the sport?
Well, it's like I started playing cricket from birth, to be honest with you. Right in Rallington, on St. James Road, to be honest with you. That's where cricket used to play, right on the street. You used to have like Delroy Morgan playing on the street, Mark English, all my brothers, Michael Crew, Van Clive, Paris. It was automatically I was going to turn a cricketer. I didn't know that I was actually going to excel to this far, but as a youngster, watching cricket on the street, and then eventually you're taking part. You learn so much. You learn so much. Within the game. From these guys, and it was an inspirational to actually grow up and eventually represent my country with the likes of Delroy Morgan, who you actually grow up watching as well, playing for Lucas Cricket Club. So overall, it was something spectacular, very spectacular. I'm happy with those moments. Those moments I will cherish.
Tell us a little bit about Lucas Cricket Club, and how did this period of your life actually prepare you for success?
Well, I'd have to give credit to Lucas Cricket Club for everything. Like I said, most of the time we grew up without water and electricity as well. So Lucas was actually the foundation where you have to go and take a shower or catch some water, fill a bucket of water, and put it and take it to your house so you can actually have a shower before you go to school as well in the morning. So everything, once I can give back to that club, I will always do that, and which I've done, over the past couple of years, and I will actually still continue to do so. But that club play a major part within my life, and I will always be grateful for Lucas Cricket Club, and be very thankful for that as well. So big up Lucas, the home of George Headley, and they say Chris Gayle now.
No, at the age of 19, still a teen, young adult, you made your international debut in Toronto, Canada. Though your team didn't win at the time, what did you learn from this experience? Just, your first international event.
Well, making my debut in Canada, it was nerve-wracking for me. I remember that moment, joining the team. They actually had a tour in Singapore. And then eventually they went on to Canada, and that's when I got the call to actually, be a part of the West Indies team. Went to Toronto, Canada, and that's where I made my debut. It was nerve-wracking facing the likes of guys like from Pakistan named Shabir Khan. Those guys were fast, but it was all right. It was a great experience. I didn't get what I wanted at the time. It wasn't a great start from an international, ODI point of view. But it's always about blossoming and getting to know, what test cricket, well, it was one day at the time, but what one day cricket is at the time. So eventually, Brian Lara was the captain. I remember getting my first international wicket. Brian Lara came to me and said, I want you to open the bowling against Pakistan. And I remember that very first wicket, I got Saeed Anwar out, which is a big, big one in international cricket for Pakistan and, globally as well. And I got him out, but, playing against the likes of Sachin Tendulkar and Ganguly as well, because it was a tri-series. So we played India, it was India and Pakistan, it was a tri-series. And it was fun. It was a great experience. It was a great experience to actually represent West Indies, and that's where the journey actually started for me.
Something that you mentioned that is, very crucial. We all have nerves at some point in our life, but is the how we deal with it. Maybe some people get nervous before every show or a major interview or a major match or something. But in that moment at 19, right? How can you remember what exactly that you did? Like how you actually contain your nerves, because nerves can make or break you. You can use the adrenaline to, go out there or talk to yourself in the moment. What did young Christopher Gayle said to himself in that moment on the international stage to calm your nerves?
Well, it it take the senior players around you to actually calm you down a bit. But once you see the crowd, the crowd, just the crowd alone will actually intimidate you a bit. And any particular player in the first game will actually feel a particular nerves, and eventually you'll actually blossom into the game, and then you'll get a bit more relaxed and more calm. But the guys around you play a big part. The senior players like Brian Lara, they say you're going to be nervous, but at the same time, just try and be yourself. Try and be natural. As a youngster as well, you have nothing to lose or nothing to prove at that particular time, so you can be a bit carefree and you can get away with it as well. Unfortunately, I didn't get away with it, but it's all about gaining knowledge and experience as quickly as possible, within the dressing room, and then you take it out on the field as well. Because international cricket is totally different from playing for first-class cricket for your country. Because these guys are more, well tuned in and, well organized up at the top of the level.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned, like this more senior players, the Brian Lara, the Vivian Richards. Can you remember like a motivational talk or a uplifting moment or experience that something they have said to you that actually helped to nurture the person that you have become today?
I remember Brian Lara said something, which is so true, and eventually it happened. He said that in cricket, you'll fail more than how you succeed. And it's so true, because I would play 100 test match and score maybe like 14 test centuries. So if you do the calculation, you'll see you fail more than how you succeed, which is true. And, but the time when you actually have that moment when you actually, on top of your game, and you're on top of the game, you're succeeding within your cricketing career, always try and score big. Always try and score big, because when the dry days come, you're going to struggle, and you're going to know it's how tough cricket is. And you just have to reflect and just come back stronger in those moments as well. But always score big. When you're into form, always cash in and try to score big. So that actually stand with me right throughout my career up until now.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting that you even mentioned failure, because a lot of persons will see a Chris Gayle and on the outside looking in, you're great, you're successful, you're awesome, you're always smiling, you're always happy, and you're on top of your game. People will see you and think that you reach your self-actualization peak. But a lot of us, because of our fear to fail, we actually don't step outside of our comfort zone. How do you deal with these moments, these down moments, these moments when you so-called quote unquote feel like you're failing? How do you deal with those situations and ensure that you stay above ground, you continue to push through because you understand the end game?
Yeah, you see, failure is part of life. Failure is part of life, and once you can accept it, within yourself, the quicker it can get out of your system. So that's something I've actually, sort of master. It's like you're prepared to fail. You're prepared to fail. When I say you're prepared to fail, so when that time actually comes, it will get out of your system quickly. And that actually works for me. It's not like you want to fail, but it's going to happen. You have to prepare yourself for desperate times and difficult situation as well. So you have to brace yourself for what's going to happen in what's going to become a reality. So those moments you talk to yourself as much as possible. Or if you can trust someone, you can talk to someone. That's important as well. If someone can guide you along, like a mentor, that can actually play a particular part, because sometimes some people need someone to talk to as well, which is very, very key and very, very, very important. Because more so often, a lot of people keep things inside themselves and they don't express themselves. And it sort of affect them, within the sport, and within life as well. If you don't talk, you have to open up a bit and try and express yourself as much as possible. But always remember, failure is a part of life, but success will come as well. Nothing come easy, and everybody have to face this difficult time, and eventually know that, this is just the way life is, and this is just reality. How everyone have to go through it, rich or the poor, it doesn't matter. We all have to go through this.
I know you mentioned Brian Lara, but who were some of your mentors on your road to success?
I didn't really have a mentor, to be honest with you, but Paul McCallum, was one person I would give credit. My high school coach, he was the one who actually turned me into an opening batsman, when I actually, ventured into high school. But in primary school, my first ever coach was actually a lady, Miss Hamilton. She guided me along. She taught me a lot of things. She represents Jamaica as well, Miss Hamilton. She was very good. She know sports very well. She was a football and the cricket coach as well for Rallington Town Primary at the time. You have Spikes Roden, who was a good mentor at Lucas Cricket Club as well. So those persons play a particular part, within my career as well. So I want to, give them a big, thank you for that. Obviously, your family members who always been there for you. I learned so much from them as well because they play the game of cricket, and you'll go and watch and you'll hear them talk as well. Michael Crew, a big inspirational to me as well. My brother, they say he's the bad apple in the family, but he's the best one who actually know cricket that well. And, he can tell you the truth and tell exactly what's happening and what needs to be done at what particular time as well. So, I have to big up those particular persons.
Mm-hmm. When we think about cricket, we know mental and tactical readiness are, important in cricket and just like many other sporting events. In 2009, you were captain of the West Indies in the ICC T20 World Cup in 2009. As a leader, you have to motivate, you have to inspire your team, and, you have to give them that talk so you can get that victory. Big responsibility. What would you consider the biggest lesson that you have learned as captain of the West Indies team?
Well, first of all, it was a pleasure to captain West Indies cricket team. Before I answer your question, I was very shy, in that regards. When I say shy, I didn't like to do interviews, and eventually I become the captain. So being a captain actually changed me as a person, and it taught me some on and off the field. But being a leader, the first thing you have to know all your players. You have to know them strengths and their weaknesses. What they're like, and you have to have a proper environment as well. So that's important. You have to know how to make your players click. How to get the best out of your players, so they can actually play for you. You have to show them that respect if you want that respect as a captain as well. Which I did, and which up until today, being a captain, I have respect. And they have respect for me up until this day. So those things as a captain, it's very important. You just have to know your weapon. You have to know the guys, how to get them to fire, how to get them to work. And you have to know what to say at what particular time to get them clicked. Because sometimes a particular person just want to hear a little thing, and they just like say yes. They're pumped up. It's just you just read the dressing room. And, get a feel of things. You can have one-on-one conversation with each and every player. And you can talk to them. You build that sort of relationship and bond with them. So your captaincy will be actually easy on the field. And you will know who's suitable for what particular position or moments of the game. So, for instance, a bowling point of view, you'll know which bowler you'll call upon in this particular scenario or the situation. And you back him 100% at all times. Even if it doesn't get the job done, you always have to back your players 100%. Never ever show doubt, within your players as a captain. So sometimes as a captain, you have to take the hit, for your players as well. You have to be the one to take the hit for the players most of the times, even though we are the one facing the media most of the time. And what they can offer and how they can actually make the team better as well. So that's my thing on being a leader, to be honest with you.
Wow. I can't believe Chris Gayle shy at first because, on the outside looking in, he seems so outgoing and jovial and bold.
Oh, yeah, I talk a lot of crap. I like to make people laugh. I talk a lot of crap, but I'm very quiet. But when I'm talking, people tend to listen. And, people laugh because I give a lot of jokes. And, like I said, I just talk crap, what comes to mind. And it's only when I get actually older, I realize that where I get that thing from is from my mom, because she's a person, she's very funny, and she'll talk so much things, and the way she say it, in the manner she say it, you just have to laugh, So I realize when I get old, I was like, I get that sort of sense of humor from my mom, So that always stick with me to make people laugh.
And you also had a very big job in terms of communicating with your team, and like what you have underscored to us, knowing what to say, when to say it, how to say it, and understanding each player, because sports, just like many other areas in life, egos are big. And, you have the whole rivalry. How did you handle some of this sort of...
on the same level, show each and everyone the same sort of respect. And if one person not pulling their weight, you have to deal with it accordingly to the situation. Doesn't matter how senior of a person you are. But as a captain, I like to deal with things within the team like a group rather than pulling one particular person, because I always say to everyone, that's fine with me. But within a team, from a cricketing point of view, I want, to discuss that, within the group and make sure everybody know their role and, say, hey, this man is not pulling his weight. And, you're not going to be soft on any particular one. You're going to be hard and say, yo, you're not pulling the weight. You have to step your game up, and you just let them know. You just be honest with them. You have to be, you just have to tell them. You have to tell them as it is, so they can actually know what time it is and be ready, because it's no joke, at the top of the level, top of the game, or, playing the highest level of cricket. So you have to be ready at all times, and it's no joke. And you cannot drag your foot.
Chris, on that note, we're going to go for a quick break to take the cash pot. So when I say to our listeners, listen up to Top Draw Dollars, Pick 2, Pick 3, Pick 4, Hot Pick, and Cash Pot lunchtime draws up next.
You are what you drink. Your premium. Enjoy Heineken specials at your favorite bars. Drink responsibly. Socialize responsibly. The time by Heineken is
12:59.
When me use Island Fresh with aloe vera, it make me skin feel so much smoother. So if you want to feel better and smell fresher, use Island Fresh with aloe vera.
Manufactured by Island Products, 934-0666.
The time is...
It is now 1 o'clock. Stand by and listen up to your Top Draw Dollars. Pick 2, Pick 3, Pick 4, Hot Pick, and Cash Pot lunchtime draws up next.
Mid-morning winning numbers. And remember, all Supreme Ventures live draws are supervised by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission and observed by the independent auditing firm PwC. Let's put some money in your top draw. This afternoon's jackpot is $600,000. Here are your winning numbers. Good luck. The first winning top draw number for this afternoon is number 8. Your second winning number is 3. Following closely, we have 4. And if you want to win the jackpots of $600,000, you're gonna need 15. The final top draw number is number 1. And now let's pick your play with our dollars game. I hope you're feeling lucky. Your winning dollars numbers are coming right down. Starting off our dollars game this afternoon is 28. Your second winning dollars number is number 9. Following 9, we have 15. And the fourth winning dollars number for this afternoon is 33. Number 10 follows. And making its way down, we have 14. Right after 14 is 23. And here comes ball 16. The next winning dollars number for this afternoon is 3. 18 is next. Making its way down is 32. And ending our dollars game is 24. Now for some easy winnings with our Pick 2 game. Here goes. Your winning Pick 2 numbers are coming right up. And the first winning Pick 2 number is 22. The second winning Pick 2 number for this afternoon is 4. So again, 22 and 4 are your winning Pick 2 numbers. And up next, you can play it 3 ways. It's Pick 3. The first winning Pick 3 number, here it comes, that's number 5. The second winning Pick 3 number for this afternoon is 9. And the third and final winning Pick 3 number That's number 8. So again, 5, 9, and 8 are your winning pick 3 numbers. Now let's turn up the winnings with pick 4. The first winning pick 4 number is 0. The second winning pick 4 number for this afternoon is lucky number 7. Here comes your third winning number. What will it be? That's number 5. And finally, number 8. So again, your winning pick 4 numbers are 0, 7, 5, and 8. Now it's easy for win, so let's heat things up with hot pick. Here we go. And this afternoon's winning hot pick number is 12. Congratulations to all hot pick winners. Again, your winning number is 12. And the hot pick mega ball is here to stay. Remember, for every $10 bet, you will win an additional $300 for hot pick when the mega ball is selected. So stay tuned. One mega ball draw will be done for both hot pick and cash pots. And yes, a nice cash pot, bigger pots, even bigger. Over $801 million has been won in only 1 week. Players can now win $305 for every $10 winning cash pot bet to catch the winnings while it lasts. Let's get ready to play our cash pot game for Thursday, February 18, 2021. Now you live to play it, but can you win it? Get ready to be a big cash pot winner, and let's see what this afternoon's winning cash pot number will be. Good luck. And this afternoon's winning cash pot number is 32. Congratulations to all cash pot winners. Again, your winning number is 32. It's now time for some mega winnings. Here it comes. And the mega ball was selected to go mega 6 times per day for more chances to win big. So again, your winning cash pot number is 32. The lucky mark is gold, and the mega ball was selected for both cash pots and hot pick. Now let's take a look at this afternoon's winning numbers, and of course, congratulations to everyone who won. And please join us again at 3 p.m. for more games you love to play. I'm Lisa. Be kind to one another and have a supreme afternoon.
Hope you were a big winner. Play your favorite Supreme Ventures games every day and tune in for our live draw 6 times a day at 8:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8:25 p.m. on this station. Supreme Ventures, making winners every day.
That was the lunchtime top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and cash pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 3 p.m. for another chance to win in hot pick and cash pot special pot draws.
The time brought to you by IRI FM is
5 minutes after 1 o'clock.
Everybody big up, yeah. Everything strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Yo, the thing mad, beer vibes they enough. Full of stripe and a general, yeah. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every several star bus. The man is a must, yeah. Big up and just flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Come on, a red stripe flavor we say, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. And that stripe of flavor must be 18 years and older to drink. Drink red stripe responsibly. Socialize responsibly.
Of course, the hour 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. inside the Easy Skanking is brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors. Add a stripe of flavors. We're talking with Universe Boss, the one and only Chris Gayle. Now, Chris, before we went to the cash pot break, you were talking to us about how you dealt with certain things within the team, especially as it relates to rivalry and egos. And you're talking about the importance of having a meeting with everybody unless somebody requested for a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah, that's correct.
Mm-hmm. So basically,
yeah, man, that's standard, pretty standard.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now we understand our Jamaican culture, right? We are very colorful people. We're unique in the way we talk, we walk, and kind of have a little show-off thing, but we in the same breath as well. Constantly being on the world stage for you, have you ever had to, suppress, your culture to fit in?
Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, I showcase my culture, wherever I go around the world. I love to highlight Jamaica. I love my country so much. I love to highlight Jamaica. I love to tell people I'm from Jamaica. And when I say I'm Jamaican, they're like, wow, people say, oh, I love your accent, all these sort of things. So Yeah, man. I keep the flag flying, all around the world,
Mhm.
So, our culture is very special. A lot of people love it. A lot of people always say, "Oh, I'd love to be a Jamaican. Can't wait to come to Jamaica. Such a paradise place." And I invite a lot of people. So when they actually reach in Jamaica, there's like, "Yo, people tell us about Jamaica's like this and that," but we actually have a good time. So I keep the flag flying. I keep the flag flying.
And we know you do because in quick story, like in Atlanta, normally when you meet people, especially overseas, and, they talk about Jamaica, the first thing that people talk about is Bob Marley or, the music. And interestingly enough, like, persons were saying like, "Oh, you're from Jamaica. Do you know Chris Gayle?" So we understand the magnitude of the sport and what you do. You do it on a worldwide, global scale and level. And if anyone has ever Googled your career statistics, they will get insight to your greatness. I mean, you're a holder of several World and West Indies batting records, including most runs in the modern 2020 format of the game, the only batsman to have scored 2 triple centuries for the West Indies. You have 5 Man of the Match awards, most valuable player of IPL 2011. In 2017, you became the first cricketer to score 10,000 runs in T20 cricket. In that same year, you received the Order of Distinction, Commander Class by the Jamaican government. And this is not even everything, right? Despite your successes, Chris, what keeps you motivated to achieve and do more?
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
They got cut off a while ago. I lost it for a minute.
Okay. I was reading out your career statistics.
Yeah,
okay,
you can continue. I can continue.
I will continue. Yeah. I'll continue. So I was saying,
I'm sure there's a lot.
It is a lot. And, I was saying to persons listening that this is not even everything. You are a holder of several World and West Indies batting records, including most runs in the modern 2020 format of the game, and the only batsman to have scored 2 triple centuries for the West Indies. You have received 5 Man of the Match awards, most valuable player of IPL 2011. In 2017, you became the first cricketer to score 10,000 runs in T20 cricket. In that same year, you received the Order of Distinction, Commander Class by the Jamaican government, and the list goes on and on. I know earlier in the conversation when we started, you kind of alluded to it a bit, but despite your successes, what keeps you motivated to wanting to achieve more?
What keep me going right now, to be honest with you, is actually the people, the fans, because I'm not going to tell you no lie. Sometimes I feel like, say, hey, I'm going to step away from the game. And, some people just like, Chris, I'd love to see you out there as long as possible. Even talks from guys who actually retire, say, Chris, to be honest with you, if you can play the game as long as possible, please do it, because some of them actually retired too early and they kind of felt the pressure. They retired too early, and it sort of affect them a bit. So they're urging me to say, once your body is good and you can see the ball, continue to play as long as possible. Even Ricardo Fuller shared that same sentiment to me as well, because he said he actually regret finishing his football career a bit too early as well. So, some guys retire and they try to make a late comeback, which is not good. But for whatever reason or whatever circumstance they had to, at that particular time, but for me, I'm just trying to play as long as possible. And once I'm still enjoying the game, still having fun, and, still, capable enough to score runs, I'll continue as long as possible. It's not like I'm going to let anyone, turn me away from the game. I will leave, at my own terms when I want to, and I feel I had enough. Then I will say, hey, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure to actually be a part of this cricket fraternity globally, and thank you, and that's it. But for now, I'm going to continue to play the game. Just to try entertain some fans, just a bit more as well. So it's more entertainment side for me, to be honest with you. It's always been anyway, still.
We're going to get to the entertainment side, you spreading your wings, Chris Gayle, the entrepreneur. But in 2005, I think your career was threatened after a few heart problems. I'm sure this must have been a scare for you and your family, definitely. But during this period of your life, did you ever felt like this was it for you and cricket? And what was your coping mechanism during this time?
Well, that situation, the hard situation, started when I just started representing Jamaica under 19 at 16 years old. I developed this irregular heartbeat, and it felt so strange, whenever I'm playing cricket and your heart start to race. When I check it out with the doctor, they say it wasn't life-threatening or anything like that. So I keep checking it constantly. They would give me medication and so forth, but you say you still can't play the game. So being at 16, I played on for a couple of years with it, but it always affect me during games. Even off the field, it can affect me as well. It's just like some sudden sort of move, your heart starts to race. And I remember in Australia now, I was playing a test match in Hobart, and it was so irritating because the game, I keep holding up the game, for my heart and everything like that. So the game has to stop most of the time and calm down again, and they get back to normal, and then I'll actually continue to play. And I decided at the time, there was this doctor in Melbourne, we reach out to them and say, hey, we want to do the surgery. And I never done a surgery in my entire life before at that particular time. So this was always going to be my first ever surgery in my life, and it was something to do with your heart. I remember after the game, I said to the manager, I'm going to do the surgery. And I did ask the West Indies board if they're going to pay for it at the time. And we have a bit of back and forth. And I say, listen, I'm going to pay for it myself. But eventually, I went to the Players Association and they will reach out to the board. And, they accepted the cost. So when we traveled to Melbourne, I stayed back in Melbourne and, to follow the procedure to do the heart surgery. I remember I didn't call anyone. I didn't even tell my mom I was going to do a surgery, heart surgery or anything. Yeah, I didn't really actually tell any. I can't remember if I tell any family member, but I know I didn't, tell my mom or dad, I'm doing a heart surgery. And I did a heart surgery in Melbourne, and when the surgery was successful, and that's when I called them and I tell them what exactly happened. I talked to them after the surgery, while I was in hospital, in Australia. And lying in that bed in Australia at the time as well, I'm like, wow, I cheated death. I said to myself, like, it's like I cheated death. And this is my first time I've been knocked out, did the surgery. And I was in a lot of agony and pain because they have to insert something from a groin to go up to the heart. I forgot what the procedure called, but, and then I was on the hospital bed. And I said, listen, me, as of today, no one will tell me how to live my life. I said that to myself on the hospital bed. No one in this world will tell me how to live my life because pretty much I just cheated death. So from there on, that's when I say I'm going to start live life to the fullest, even while playing cricket. So that moment actually changed me as a person. So that's when I come more outgoing, to have more fun and, enjoy life a bit more. Thanks to the Melbourne family at the time, Stick Mariba, bring the little Jamaican living in Australia, brought some nice chicken foot soup for me in hospital. So it was very good. So I get my Jamaican food in hospital and everything at the time. So they have to big up Stick Mariba in Australia, in Melbourne there. But from that moment, I was like pretty much like a carefree person, just say, no one can stop me now. I'm just all about having fun and just living life to the fullest after the surgery. After my first ever heart surgery.
And you actually preempted my next question because I was definitely, we can see you are enjoying life on the pitch, off the pitch. You are outgoing, you are an entertainer. So it's no surprise that, you have decided to delve into the entertainment industry. But what actually propelled you to make that decision to select entertainment, to become an artist, to take it seriously this time?
It's actually in my blood. To be honest with you, it's nothing. Something was actually planned to say I'm going to become an artist. How it all actually started. As a youngster, we're Jamaican. We listen to music. We go to dance. We go to a lot of street dance. Those days, you used to listen to Bunty and Beanie when cassette and Walkman was the thing, the in thing at the time. So once you have a Walkman, so you used to have a big tape when I used to live in Patrick City. My mom used to go to the market. I'll get a little chance to turn on the radio, put in a cassette, radio play, you tape some music, you tape the music, and then you say you got some tune. So that's how I've been into music a long time. Know the likes of I think I know all entertainers, to be honest with you. But back then, Beanie and Bunty, Capleton, Sizzler, as a youngster, I used to be around those guys as well, and and I sort of know how the band. But from a musical side of things now, I did a song. I was in the UK. It actually started. The first time in a studio. I was in the UK, and you have this guy named Akash Mehta. Akash Mehta, as a young Indian guy who lives in the UK. And his dad always wanted to do a song with me, and I'm like, I'm not a singer, I've never done this before. I've never sing. Actually, never been a part of this, but is that just persistent? And because the Indian fans, they love Chris Gayle and everything like that. So I say, okay, all right, then I'll do it. Because people used to tell me, say, yo, you can sing, because I'm a person when I have a few drinks in, you at karaoke, you play around, you'll grab the mic and you do some antics and all these other things as well. But he decided to say, okay, they're gonna rent a studio, and then we're going to do a song. And then I went to the studio, and that studio I went in the UK at the time was a big studio. They said this is where the big guns record the songs, like Sam Smith and all these people. I'm like, what? I know the studio. So I said to him, so listen to me. So I said to him, you have to get some alcohol for me to do this, because I've never done this before. And they rushed and get some red wine at the time. I get some red wine. I was sipping in the studio, and that's how we actually started. Build a song, and we did name We Heroes. It was actually for UNICEF. We did the song for UNICEF at the time. Was We Heroes, Dr. Akash, and that was my first time in a studio. Now back to the big thing now, where things actually escalate a bit more. Was actually with Stylogy. Stylogy's always do dub plates and send to Chris Gayle, and I'll keep playing Stylogy's song. With my name on it, my dub plate. Wherever I go around the world, it's always the dub plate with Stylogy, and it so happened that Stylogy did the song Too Hot, and I was just jokingly saying to Stylogy, remix. But before all of that, Styler said, Chris, we're at a party in Jamaica. He said, Chris, I have a song and your name is in it, I was like, yeah, just listen out for it. I'm saying, yeah, okay, no problem, man. Eventually the song released Too Hot, and then, we hear my name in it. I'm saying, yo, the song bad, remix. And, but saying it jokingly and so forth, and, maybe Styler talk to his team and say, yo, this might work, or, let's give it a try. So, Styler turned up at my house, came to my house now, and so, wow, I'm still like, this is another problem again with the studio at the end. Styler said, Chris, I'm ready. He actually did prompt me a bit and give me the rhythm to actually listen, the night before. And then he said, you actually come and check me in the morning. And me, I try build things from, just a play around me and my friend, Henry, Jaja. At the time, they want to try. So Jaja, go try to put something on this Stylogy. I come tomorrow. Styler forward tomorrow. And Stylogy reached, and eventually the next day, and so Chris, I'm ready. All right, to beat some NSC. I go in at the movie theater room, and Stylogy guide me along, because me sometimes me depend on the thing, I'm over one part over this, and the rhythm there over one part over this. And Stylogy just will say, hold your composure. Stylogy said, just hold your composure. Say it and just say, yo, say it like this, don't say it like that. Just say it like this, And eventually we guide along, and it came out nicely. I did the remix, and it put out, and then it was a hit. It was a hit from there. And then eventually, being a Jamaican, I swear, I didn't get one bad feedback on the Too Hot song. And I'm like, so what? If you do this at Jamaica, then you're pretty much boss. Then you're pretty much boss. Then, Chris, nobody can talk to you, because if a Jamaican until they say you're foolish, you say, I do, them are going to make you know. And I did it, and even some top stop man in the streets and say, yo, surprise. And them I say, yo, this, that, that. Some of my cricketers friends I say, yo, Chris, are you right that? I don't know you right that. Are you right that? And I say, oh, no, man, I'm your stylogy. Do it together, and you guide me along. So from there, look on, and then eventually went on, into the music team now. And then, start get another contact to another friend. Sonny contact me, said this girl in England, Avina, she wanted to do a collab. And I'm like, okay, no problem. But before all of that now, I decided to say, oh, I need a team. Said, okay, I need a team. So I link, wait, maybe I'm jumping the gun a bit too much. I used to be around Kurt Riley after that, and we used to be in Kurt Riley. And Kurt Riley brought this gentleman, Kamar flavor at the time, and Kurt Riley said, yo, Chris, you see I look for somebody. Him that, bad. And I say, all right then. And then we start with the exchange number, I start link with Kamar, and we start work together. And then it so happened that Avina, turn up, send her songs and say, yo, we want to do the song together. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So Kamar being the man behind the big musician, because he's so talented, Flavor is very talented. The more I work with him, the more I learn from him as well. And he's very, very talented. I don't know how these guys don't excel, within the music, to be honest with you. But eventually, Kamar, is a big songwriter as well. Him and Briscoe lyrical. So I put the content and the song together, for Avina. So we did our part. And then, they write the song. Then I go and voice the song. We voiced the song at Kurt Riley house with Avina at the time. Because I didn't have my studio at the time. We voiced the song at Kurt Riley house. We just set up something quick, because I was supposed to leave the island maybe in a week. So we write the song, Briscoe, and Kamar write the song. And we'll cook it up. Kamar flavor, pretty much production, run everything. Get the music video intact and tie it up. And that was another big hit as well. With Avina Shah in the UK. And, Real Rich, we did the next collab with Tanto Blacks. Yo, Real Rich, yeah, man. So Kurt Riley was the man behind that as well. He was the producer out of Frankie's studio. Kurt Riley, and then we do the song with Real Rich, and Kurt Riley went to Frankie's studio. And then, we recorded the song himself, and Tanto Blacks do the song. And, it was a great vibes, and eventually, that song, I love that song as well. We come out for party. And that was the first 3 collabs I did. And then, Kamar said, yo, we need to do a song. You need to do a song by yourself. So I said, okay, we need to do a song by myself. All right. Kamar, Briscoe again, got 2 bad songwriters. And Briscoe a bad artist. I was signing to my label yet, but you know what I go on. But Kamar and Briscoe again, the song Living the Life, all right? That song built off my Instagram. That song built off my Instagram photos and videos. So they kind of watch the concept, how Chris Gayle operate, how Chris Gayle live. And they put Living the Life, I get the beat and everything. And I say, all right, boom. Reach back, we've voiced the song. But at the time, I voiced that in my movie theater room. So I decided to say, okay, now it's time to build my studio, because this is like it's going to take off a bit now.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to build a team. I'm going to start my own label and get more into music thing as well. So I registered my company, Triple Century Records. And, I say Kamar, Briscoe, this is just the 3 of us. We have Chantal Hardy as well. My assistant, so I have to big her up, because you have to make sure everything on the ground and everything sorted out and well organized with Dave Hardy as well. So we decided we're going to build my record start my record label. So we have Triple Century Records, build the studio and thing now. And then here comes the big one, Blessings, Kamar flavor again. Yo, the man bad, the man like he's a genius. And Briscoe lyrical again, we come up with the concept of Blessings. And it's more pretty much a reality song. It's more a lifestyle. It's more like what people experiences, up until today. It's a reality song. And, I've been through it. Even same Kamar, Flavor been through it as well, and Briscoe. So it was well connected and well organized. That song put together Blessings. And when I got the rhythm from the guy, I bought a rhythm for the song. And then the man tell me same sell the rhythm for the song. So we have to go bill over our next rhythm.
Whoa.
As I did actually voice the song and the rhythm, and then I said, I want the rhythm to buy because we voice the song. And the youth, I forgot his name, but the same sell the rhythm. So we have to build over another rhythm, that actual rhythm, for Blessings again. And it turned out so well, and then it was so well put together. And it's a reality song. It's really from the heart as well too. And it's an inspirational song. It's a motivational song. And enough people out there, willing to give up, but don't give up. Everything is still possible. We know the struggle. I've been through the struggle, so a lot of people going through the struggle now. You all can, fight this situation as well. Just hang up, just hang in there, because the minute you might just give up, is just you may just need to make one more step. And I start my record label, and the single is out now, Blessings, and I have my own studio now. It's not necessarily, it's going to be about me being really an artist. I'm going to look out for some young talents. I'm going to start production with some young talents as well. Sign some artists to my label as well. And, just build some artists and get more into production. But I know I'll still do song. I'll do still the music because I still love it. And, what's so easy as well when you have your studio at home, when you can, work from home as well. And since I have the studio, honestly, I think I've done about 10 songs. So I have so many songs in the pipeline right now. Myself and Kamara, we just, because we had the time, being in pandemic, we tried music at the time. What style it was a pandemic. We didn't have anything to do at the time, so we tried the music and it worked. And the feedback as well is always going to be important from the people. So it was well received, from the people ears, and like I say, okay, we can carry on. So my music is just like motivational music, inspirational music, fun music, because I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. And people sing about what they're experiencing in life, and it's just more fun. Some of the song maybe you're not gonna like, but it's just what it is, and at the time as well. So I have a couple more songs coming out. So Blessings actually running now. Gonna let it run for now. But we have other songs. I still have songs, like, and I still have music video to release already. So I've shot music video already from pretty much a couple of the songs already. And I'm in Pakistan now. So everything was pretty much well organized by by my team, by Triple Century Record team, Kamara and Briscoe and Chantal. So they're the one doing the work on the ground. So credit must goes out to them, and I have to big up Frankie Music and Kurt Riley too. Because those guys are a legend and veteran in the music thing as well. So that's how the music thing started off me.
Listening to you talk about your Triple Century record label, I see that you're oozing with passion and excitement, and I see the genuine love for it. I'm really looking forward to what your label will bring to the music industry. I like the fact that you want to nurture and bring in new talent, giving them a platform. And yeah, Blessings is a really wicked song. We talk about all the songs you have on videos. I guess we can get an album in no time, because you already seem to have a collection under your belt.
Well, it's actually an EP. I've done an EP. I have pretty much, the EP is finished, pretty much, And when I say, pretty much, going to production, I've been in it, but not so much. It was actually my brother, Van Clive Paris. Father Bulla, he has his label, Dirty Friday. So he was the one pretty much, running the music side of things. Even the Gauge, we are the one, turn gears, Gauge in a star, pretty much. Father Bulla,
too, like
Dirty Friday.
into artist
Dirty
management.
So that's how it goes too.
All right, now let's talk about Chris Gayle, the entrepreneur, because this is one aspect of your business and you expanding. Triple Century is also your business establishment in Kingston. How important was it for you to ensure that you're not just about cricket, but you spread your wings to, spread the wealth?
Yeah. I mean, I have Triple Century as well for maybe 6 to 7 years now. You create opportunities, for people so they can actually, get jobs. Difficult times now as well. But back then, it was a great aspect. You want to do some things, and that at that particular time, I thought it was like, hey, let's do a sports bar, and a restaurant at the time. So for me, it was fun. And when I did Triple Century sports bar, I felt so comfortable and relaxed, in Triple Century sports bar, and that become my actually chill spot, because I've been to everyone places in Jamaica, everyone places. I've supported everyone, parties and business as well. But when I open a Triple Century Records now, I've been to every party, and Chris Gayle is always the life of the party. Always the life of any party, Dream Weekend, you name it. Any party Chris Gayle attend, he's the life of the party. And people always like, to promote the party. But funny enough, when you open your own business now, who you support, you don't see them actually come into your place and say, you're Chris Gayle, we're gonna spend some money at Chris Gayle place, and we're gonna have some fun, because him there every people party. So some people who actually see, like, I'm talking the big guns them too. The big guns or the big party guns them too. They never like say, we come at Chris Gayle place and we support this, because Chris Gayle always there, everybody party, everybody street party, and I support everybody party. And when you have your own thing now, you don't see certain people. But that's understandable, because people look at it and say, at Chris Gayle, him don't have it already. And we're not gonna spend that all of it. But when them go a different party, are pure shellings. But when you go a freedom party, me a shell freedom party. But that's how Jamaicans are, and that's how it is. That's how the business side of things is, and pertaining, to Chris Gayle at this moment. They say him have it already, so me not gonna spend my money at in place, So it go. So I just find it more often now to just go at Triple Century and just chill out, just chill out there, and just relax, spend my own money in my own place, pretty much that's how the game is. Why not? So it's been harsh, but that's how the business is. But some people, trust me, that's how they are. But it's good to have a business though, and I have other things. I looking to venture into other things as well. I have quite a few investment, but not necessarily going to discuss it over the years still.
Okay,
but other business.
That is actually also very important, where you maximize your wealth. You not just keep your eggs in one basket, but your service is important. How does Chris Gayle give back?
Trust me, I've given back to so many people. I used to have my foundation as well, before it actually, put on pause. I had a foundation, Chris Gayle Foundation. I started it in the UK. At the time, with British Airways, was part of the sponsor at the time. I raised so many funds, like maybe over £70,000 in the UK for my foundation. So I say I can't have a foundation or an academy at the time, within the UK and not have it at home. So I started one in Jamaica as well, which was running very, very good. A lot of kids came through, a lot of students came through from school as well, or who didn't really actually go to school. But the program was actually really to try and uplift youngsters, who necessarily don't have that sort of a freelance where they can have a lunch money, or don't know how to use a knife and fork. So you kind of show them the ropes, which I've been through as a youth as well. I've done work with the Heart Foundation of Jamaica as well, because at the time when I had the heart surgery, I said, which foundation I can look back to give something to as well. I've given back to the Heart Foundation, to my entire community. I've been always giving back to them, help fix up the club, Lucas Cricket Club. Trust me, a lot of phone calls, people ask for help in this regards, which, personal things, maybe they don't want me to actually discuss it. But,
Crazy,
listen to me. It drained me mentally. Honestly, it drained me mentally, because I was just giving, and in the song I say, I do it, but I do it from the heart. I don't have to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it, but I've done so much. I make so many people happy. this I donate to this girl who have cancer. How much thousand US to our situation. When this pandemic time, so many people, feed. But it's not like I do it and then say, oh, I'm gonna highlight, say, oh, Chris, do this, Chris, I did this, so I'm looking for likes or the glory or anything like that at all, So I just do it from the heart, just do it from the heart, do it willingly. But I can't help everybody, but sometimes it's just draining and I can't answer every messages, because it take a toll on me. And, I pretty much have family to feed as well, and I have to make sure everything intact as well.
Well, like you said, you're in Pakistan now, right? So we know cricket is a sport that will take you away from your family. But what's the best part about being a dad?
Well, the best part of being a dad is a dad. Yeah, for your child, that's the most ever cherishable thing you can actually accomplish in life, or achieve, or get, whichever way you want to put it. That's the biggest part, to have your first child, Crystalina. That actually will actually change you as a person, as an individual. You will start to actually know how to live in that regard. So you'll change your lifestyle a bit more as well. But, that's the most precious thing, to have your daughter. But due to this pandemic, I haven't really get a chance to see her for such a long time. But she's happy, and once she's happy, and I will always make she happy. She just started school now. She's in St. Kitts. She started school now, and she's going to school, and she's doing brilliantly. We FaceTime pretty much every day, and have a good talk, we have a good laugh, and she's happy. So I'm good. Once she's happy, and I can't complain, and she and her mom is happy, I'm very, very good. But I'm longing to see her. But this 14 days thing and everything like that, but I still have to, also the work, make sure I have to stack up our money same way, because I have to put her stash aside. So I still have to go and put in the work and make sure, when she grow up, she say, hey, Daddy, did I put in the work? But even though I'm not there now, but, say, hey, man, put in the work for you, and, stash your thing aside so you can have a little fun and do what you want when you grow up, and do whatever you want at the time.
That's awesome.
Well, it's precious
generational wealth. No, Chris, on the button, for aspiring cricketers out there who are listening to this reasoning with a Chris Gayle, what advice would you give to them? Because yes, everybody's journey is different, and the talent in Jamaica is a lot. It's raw, it's real. But what advice would you give to an aspiring cricketer right now?
Well, you mentioned the talent in Jamaica. To be honest with you, we haven't played cricket for maybe 1 year now within the country, due to the pandemic and everything like that. But separate from that, not using that as an excuse, but, we need a proper infrastructure. We lost a lot of talent, within the country, via the US. And you can't blame them, because there's no system, in Jamaica for anyone to actually stick around. Everybody wants food to eat, and if they're not going to get the support, they're going to look elsewhere, But I'll urge everyone whosoever, want to make it to the top. It's very much so. I'm trying to find the word. It's very much so can happen.
It's possible.
It's up to you to have self-belief. Even though, especially like now, you might feel a bit down not playing in the cricket now, but you just have to hold out. You just have to hold out. You just can't. You should actually see yourself where you should actually have a. Which word I'm trying to find the word? Help me out, Nakashima, my Yamuso. Sure.
I mean, just have that drive, have that motivation.
You must know where you want to see yourself in the next 2 years. Just set a target. Set yourself some targets, and know where you want to see yourself.
Strive.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I never as a youngster, I wasn't even thinking about playing for West Indies cricket. I was just having fun, and I was just carefree, and I was so dominant from school level coming right up. So the youngsters, them now, they actually see a bit more opportunity within the sport, because T20 cricket is the breadwinner for cricket right now, and everyone mentality going to head towards that. But nothing is wrong with that. but don't try and focus on that right now. Take it into term, take it into stages. Build your career and take it into stages. And what will be for you will always be for you. So don't see the bigger picture and then say, yo, you're gonna make a big jump and you're gonna reach it straight away. Take it step by step, one step at a time, and eventually it will work out. It will work itself out, all right? And just have that self-belief and determination to get the job done. So youngsters, it's there for the taking, all right? But we know it's not everybody gonna make it, but whichever route you're gonna take, make sure it's the right route and a positive route, so you still can actually venture into something else, because I've seen many talented cricketers didn't excel and they have to venture into something else. So just know your worth and know what is for you as well.
And finally, as you mentioned, take the right route and be positive. At the moment in Jamaica, we're seeing an upsurge in the crime and violence. As an influential sports personality, do you feel like influential Jamaicans like yourself, persons with a platform, that they should do more to help in that regard, or is it just a job for the government?
Yeah, we have a voice, definitely. We have a voice on this platform, just like the government as well. Sports superstars, our entertainers, we have a platform, we can talk, we can speak. But most time we speak, you just go through one year and come through the other. So it's just like sometimes you're fighting a losing battle, within the country. And, but it's a government. They're the one in charge. They're the one in charge. We can't do as much as we want to talk or say anything. They're the one in charge, and they're going to they have the final say. But our voice is very important. Our voice is very important. We should know how to use it accordingly, to try and uplift people more so than ever. You have to try and use it to uplift people. People singing positive songs as well, which is very good. To uplift the youngsters out there and know, say, hey, don't go down to the wrong road. So we have to try and use our voice, in that positive demand, and we need the support from the government, which is very key.
All right. And finally, Chris, I cannot have you here and have you go and you don't tell me how you get the name Universe Boss. And then your whole image and everything. Chat to me. Universe Boss, how did that come about?
You know it. Okay, the Universe Boss, how it came about is actually, Vibes Cartel are the world boss, right? So, when him doing thing, he used to have a little sign where him goes like, world boss. World boss.
Yeah.
So, when you play cricket, you have to have some sort of celebration. Just have some fun. And Andrew Richardson used to do it in get away, get trash. World boss. And they would just, beat along and the world, and it's the world boss. But the name kind of actually stick for me from a cricketing point of view. And I did have it up on my name, have it on my status and social media, world boss. But then I say, hey, being so dominant on the field, and some things I've done what no one else have actually done on the field and off the field, I need to step out of the world. So you go for the biggest thing, I say the universe. So I say, I'm going to change my name and say, yo, Universe Boss. And me just scrap the world and say, yo, Universe Boss, all right? The world is not for me. It's the vibes. I'm gonna say Universe Boss. I'm gonna go say Universe Boss, and no one objected to it, And because trust me, the things I've done on and off the field, only the Universe Boss alone can do that. No other cricketer have the guts and the courage to do such thing. Are most things I've done, to be honest with you. So that's what I say, yo, Universe Boss, Piers Morgan try to challenge my name and say, and try to look for a bigger name than the universe. And I not even remember the name Piers Morgan come up with. And I say, yo, Piers, nothing bigger than the universe. And he say, all right, you win that one. Yeah. So I say, yeah, a Universe Boss. And I hate that. One Universe Boss, straight.
Chris Gayle, Universe Boss, thank you so much. This was absolutely a pleasure, and thank you for sharing your journey with us on the road to success. It was absolutely fantastic, and you continuously do great and looking out for the music. So, Universe Boss, big up.
Yeah, man, that's big up the Triple Century team, you know. Kamar, Briscoe, Chantal, Dave, Van Clive, Paris, Father Bulla, big up on yourself, you know, brother. I love and love alone. See me, you know. Step on the work, step on the ground. I do the rounds, so you know the work must go on. Same way, you know. Daddy Gayle, the woman go on, he's put up him foot and relax, you know. But you know, bless the whole family, you know. We and Andrew, everybody, big up on yourself. Michelle, everybody, big up on yourself, brother. One love all the time. Lyndon, all of my brother, that's what you call them. I'm one sister. So I have to give thanks.
Thank you so much. That's Chris Gayle, Universe Boss. You're listening to him right now. This one is called Blessing.
Radio Irie FM.
We do it from your heart and we keep it real. Oh, you are done and you now make people eat.
From the top, you know, it's Universe Boss Chris Gayle live from Pakistan, but this one is called Blessings.
Yeah. No matter where they got tried, I ain't the way the boss roll, just love man or show. Straight. Me know the mood I want to see me slow down, but me have to keep the mission on the go. And everybody I go stick.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. Irie FM.
From the start before me get the US and the pole. Stay top, can't drop, got a body road, me can't suffer out the road. Last man a blessing to be.
Chris Gayle, one of the best batsmen of all time, is an international cricketer and entrepreneur. He is the Universe Boss. He was conferred with national honors by the Jamaican government, receiving the Order of Distinction Commander Class CD. Chris Gayle has made a mark in all three formats of the game and is one of the sporting gems that the Caribbean islands have uncovered. Big up to the peeps on WhatsApp. This one says, Queen Chris is a real inspiration to any young man who is thinking they can't make it in life. Quite another inspirational overview. Large up. Big up to Ambleton Ray. This one says, big up to Chris, you know, real boss, you know. King Tubby said that, you know. This one says, a lovely interview by Chris Gayle. Ricardo and Porteous in Glengoff said that. This one says, yeah man, blessings to Irie FM, you know. Chris Gayle, you know, Universe Boss, you know. Big up to Martha the Barber in Augustown. Martha says, Kishima, great out of you, you know. Marriott Chris Gayle, you know, from nothing to something, you know. One of the world's finest cricketer, you know. Me I'll go Sabina Park for watching, you know.
Blessings to people, G. And everything we do will make people see it. We do it from your heart and we keep it real. Oh, you are done and you now make people eat. Man, a real blessings to people, G. You see the smile more while at the joy we feel. You see the whole team up and receive a meal.
This one says, I enjoyed the interview to the fullest. It was nice coming from Rohan Johnson, Atlas Security Notarius.
Man, a blessings to you.
What's up, say, hey, Kishima, lift up that Chris Gayle there, you know. Do it from the top, you know. Again, you know. All right.
Universe.
Chris Gayle, this one is titled Blessings.
From the heart, you see it. Yeah. No matter where they got tried, I ain't the way the boss roll, just love man or show. Straight. Me know the mood I want to see me slow down, but me have to keep the mission on the go.
I want to say a big thank you to Chris Gayle, aka Universe Boss, for allowing us to journey with him on the road to success today. Chris Gayle is one of the best batsmen of all time.